I had this clever idea to introduce you to this new concept called the Chewy Corner that I was gonna promote as the intersection between civic engagement and Chewy's. But because I'm greedy, I ate my Chewy's already before I got to filming. But even though this bag is empty, pretend that this was filled with Chewy's from Nana's. Shout out to Kenyatta and them. But we still can talk civic engagement, if y'all don't mind. Today was a pretty monumental day. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended. The mayor of Charleston, the Honorable John Tecklenburg, decided that he was going to make an announcement that the often hated and loved by some statue of John C. Calhoun was going to be removed from Marion Square. Now, I left early. Me and my dad came out there, heard the mayor speak, heard a couple other people speak. We left because Nana's awaits. But I got some phone calls from people saying that some people in the crowd were upset because the mayor did not give a date. In my brain, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Of course the mayor didn't give a date. He can't give a date. But for other people who do not understand how these things work, I figured, I was going to do it with some Chewy's. But this would be a good time to explain what's about to happen and give you some suggestions on what you can do to be a part of the process. So even without my Chewy's, we're going to soldier on. So the mayor makes an announcement. That's step one. City council was next to him. So that means on this Tuesday, all right, when they have their city council meeting, that they're going to vote on whether the statue is going to come down. It's going to be primarily ceremonial because most of the city council was up there with him today. But that's not where it ends. See, this is actually where it starts getting good. Someone has to take that statue down. And there are two ways that it can happen. The city can decide that they're going to do it themselves. But then you have to figure out, should the police department do it? Should the fire department do it? Should traffic do it? I mean, they have cranes and they fix traffic lights. Maybe traffic should do it. Most likely, though, they're going to hire an outside firm to do this work because that statue is old and heavy, and the last thing you want to do is have somebody die in the process. So they're probably going to go to the procurement process, which means they're going to do an RFP of some sort, some kind of request for services, right? This is where you can come into play. Every city council meeting has a public portion where you're allowed to speak and say whatever you want. If I were you, I would sign up to speak. And then when I got the chance to speak, I would say, hey, this was a step in the right direction, but it's not done. I'm not satisfied. And this is what I demand from the city of Charleston. I want y'all to hire a Black-owned firm to remove that statue. You're going to pay someone money to remove this racist statue. I mean, let's complete the process. Give that money to a Black firm and let's take this thing on down. It's just a suggestion. Now, if you don't, that means they're going to pick whoever they want. And maybe to you, it's not important that a Black person gets that contract. Maybe for you, it's just important that the statue comes down. And that's cool too. But that's why the mayor couldn't give you a date today, because they have to deliberate, A, who's going to do it, B, how much it's going to cost, and C, when is this person and this money going to align to make it happen? So please, if you live in the city of Charleston, follow up with your city council person. Tell them you want a Black-owned firm to take that statue down. Call the clerk. Ask her if you can put your name on the list so you can say that in front of everybody. Because when you say that at a city council meeting, it's on record forever. But the job is not done. I mean, we could be happy that the statue is coming down, but until we have a firm and money's been paid, it's still talk. It's good talk. It's talk that's in the positive direction, but it's still talk. Make your voice heard. Let them know what you want. Let them know that this isn't over for you either, that you're going to be watching. Anyway, I hope I explained something that you didn't already know. If you have any questions, of course, you can reach out to your boy. And next time, if I do this again, I'll make sure I have Chewy's. Peace.